Hey everybody, really quick, I have a trick to share with you that I just figured out this year during the holidays, and it was so cool I just had to show you how I did it. So whenever I work with dough, be it cookie dough, pie dough, any kind of dough, we mix it up and the fat in that is very soft, and so it's necessary to chill it so the butter or margarine or shortening, I hope you're not using margarine, firms back up so that we can work with the dough. Also with pie crust, we want that butter or lard to be cold because when it hits the heat, it makes a little air pocket when the fat melts and creates a flaky pastry. So it's kind of necessary that we chill our dough, but the thing that is annoying to me is that I put this disc in there or a ball of dough or whatever, and when I take it out, the outside of it is really hard, but the center is not as cold. So if you get it cold all the way through, then you end up having to use a rolling pin to beat it out to get to roll it out, or you have to wait till it softens a bit, which is kind of counterproductive. So I thought to myself, why can't I roll out my dough when it's warm to the shape that I want, because it's easy to do then, and then just refrigerate it and let it chill then. And you know what? It worked great. So I've got this dough that I just mixed up and it's kind of warm. I have a piece of parchment, lightly floured, just a little bit of flour on the top. And that's the other thing about this method is you don't use nearly as much flour, so your pastry ends up a lot more tender. So I've got this other piece of parchment I'm going to put that on top, and I'm just going to roll out my dough, and it's warm, so it's going to roll a lot easier. And the parchment, even if it's not a lot of flour, it's not going to stick as much. And I am going to rotate it, and I am going to flour it a little more, but it's surely a lot simpler to do it this way. And you see it's just rolling out really nice. And I did kind of mark my, so I'm going to give this a little flour, and then here's the other beauty, is you can just pick this whole thing up, flip it over, flour the other side. Oops, just a little more there. And I'm going to finish rolling this out, and then I'm going to put this on a sheet pan and stick it in the refrigerator, and when it's all nice and chilled, I'm just going to pull it out and I'm going to put it in my pie plate, crimp the crust, and be done with it. Or if it's cookie dough, I'm just going to cut out my cookies. It's all going to be the same chill, it's all going to be the same temperature, and it works fabulous. So I can even roll these out, do several, put them in fold these corners in, slide it into a Ziploc bag, and put it in the freezer. And then you can just pull them out, thaw them, and go ahead and finish them and not have to roll it again. So I hope this helps. I love this method. I hope you do too. We still let the gluten rest. We still let the fat chill, but it's much easier to roll out doing it right after the mix as opposed to after the chill. So try this and let me know if you like it. Until next time, be blessed.